Hi, and welcome to the Rapid Growth Weekly Vibes 14th to the 20th of September. Now, this seems to be quite a good week. And we just might expect some positive outcomes from the crisis that began in January. And we'll also have a readiness to see the positive side to it. It's almost like, a little bit of after a forest, for example, has been destroyed, and you start to see new life growing back step by step, bringing in new hope, new positive, outlooks on life, and also what is to come. Meaning, not stressing over it, but rather welcoming these beautiful new changes, these bursts and spurts of growth that's starting to take place. But on the other hand, we also have a vibe coming in as well, where unexpected changes of plans might start to take place. And it could also be that, for example, a wish that you had around money or relationships could feel a little bit disrupted or delayed. But also trust. Guys, just trust, take a deep breath, and also know that it is not your fault. And that these circumstances will also actually sort themselves out again. So all is not lost. There's just a temporary delay. Now you might also at some point find yourself in a state of a bit of mental conflict, disagreements, and also maybe resentment towards the world crisis. And maybe some actions also taken by higher powers that could keep up on you emotionally, especially because of disruptions that you felt earlier in the week. And if you find yourself in this situation, then please also do know that solutions will come. Not all is lost. So don't get stuck in that bottomless pit type feeling. There's no need to entertain that state of mind, because as you know, you're not going to create anything resourceful from that. And if that is you, then that's okay. But also be mindful. Be mindful that it doesn't sabotage the part of you that has been feeling strong, the part of you that you've had glimpses of, that's been resourceful during states of stress, or maybe just some challenges that you might have had. Because also don't be hard on yourself when you make a mistake this week, because if your emotions are heightened, you might find yourself being a little bit harder on yourself than what you actually know you should be, especially this week. So don't add more punishment to something that could already feel a little bit challenging for you, because there's no need for that. Okay, you're a human being. Allow yourself to make a mistake, and if you did, so what? I make mistakes every day too. So welcome to the mistake club, because there's a lot of people in there. Because if you don't allow yourself to make mistakes this week, then you're just not going to you're not going to get to where you want to be, because you're only making that to show you where the errors are. And we'll be seeing this week mistakes that's been made long time in the past, and seeing now ways of correcting that, ways of reviewing that. Remember, September is all about review and redo. So things have been maybe launched even by government. It can be anyone. A lot of things are going to be revised, and a lot of things are going to be fixed. So also, don't allow yourself to feel a need to punish yourself. If you made a mistake and you're finding that you're trying to aggressively defend yourself, so freaking what? So what? Just be okay with that, right? The more comfortable you are with making mistakes, the faster you are actually going to achieve your goals. The faster, guys, you are going to get there. Now, also something else that I wanted to say, that I know I said in the beginning of the week that it's going to be a good week, and it's true. But remember, if you watch the September monthly overview, I did say that there might be a possibility of a small little relapse of the COVID coming in. Now, there's a slight chance. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying that there might be aspects of it that could start to come back on different fronts. And that's a second wave of the COVID that could happen because of this week. And guys, just take a deep breath. Because at the same time, good news and new beginnings around health and positive solutions is going to come about this global pandemic and it's going to come forward really, really fast. And we will not experience the same delays like we did in the beginning of the year, so don't worry. But we are also now wiser, we are stronger and smarter, so much more prepared as well. So now, because of this possible second wave, that could be flaring up, you might be feeling affected by the intense communications, commercial activities due to the financial and the health crisis. Just don't buy into it. Things are not actually as bad as they seem. Honestly, I know I'm not living in a delusional world, because people tend to buy so much into the drama and they get stuck in the drama and it becomes actually addictive. So if you want to be a drama addict, knock yourself out. But be careful who you drag into that emotional place of distress into, because some people just don't need that. Some people can actually be quite calm during a crisis, and let them be calm. It doesn't mean that they're numb or dissociated. Some of us just deal differently with stress and crises. But I can't stress enough, guys, just don't buy into it. Because if you do, then the rest of this week and the rest of this month is going to be living hell. And it's just not necessary. Remember, your intelligence will supersede the low energy that's going to try to come in this week. Just don't. Don't go there. You probably went there in the beginning of the year and you're wiser now. You're much, much wiser. And by now, you also should have seen enough signs that a lot of things that we thought was true actually weren't. So, just keep in mind also this week, you might see a strong presence of the military coming forward as well. However, this presence will more feel like a need for attention rather than actually playing a life or death role in our world. Keep that in mind as well. So observe, watch, see what's happening, and breathe. Because I'm smiling for a reason. Guys, relax. Okay, so the consciousness during this week is gonna feel heavy, but you've got to be smart. You've got to switch to your own thinking. Think for yourself. And if anything, switch off the TV, watch Netflix, watch movies instead, and just enjoy the week. And knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. And also, guys, if you want, join me on the 17th for the new moon healing meditation. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be really good because we're going to be shaking off deception, lies. We're going to detox the mind from being influenced by nonsense. Completely emotional and spiritual detox. So see you there. And until next week, be the light that you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling you because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose, 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!